Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another empties video for you guys. I filmed one of these last month and I have my camera hooked up to my laptop, and usually the footage goes directly into my laptop, like I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, like take the memory card out and put it in my computer. But I don't know if it's where it's such a long empties video and like all the footage didn't get onto my computer, but I always delete my memory card after I'm filming because it usually goes onto my laptop, and I lost all of that footage, so I don't have too many empties. But I'm actually going to start doing these a little bit smaller so I can kind of give you guys like more in-depth reviews about each product. I love these. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you think about them. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I just have some tall skincare stuff in here I couldn't fit in the box. I've been putting it in a little Allure box, so like when it fills up, I have to do it. This is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. I actually purchased this back, not this past Sephora VIB sale, but the one they had last fall. And this actually lasted me a long time, and this was a small size. This was a 1.7 fluid ounces, and I liked this okay. This was the first cleansing oil I had ever used forever ago, and I feel like it's because it was one of those that everyone was talking about how good it was before like cleansing oils and balms kind of become a big thing. But now there is a lot, in my opinion, better like oils out there, better balms to kind of cleanse with. I love my Bliss one. It's like the Fabulous Makeup Melt Gel to Oil Cleanser, because it comes out like a gel, so it's like thick, so I feel like it kind of like grabs onto all that. But then it goes into an oil and it just literally removes everything. I love it. And while this was okay, I do just think there's better options out there. Like Clinique's Take Off the Day Balm. I got a little sample of that in one of my bags and I love it. So for me, this one would just be a pass because I do think that there is, you know, better options out there, but it's not, this is not like a crap product. It just doesn't take off my makeup, I feel like, as well as other ones do, especially when it comes to waterproof mascara and my brows. This doesn't, it's, you know what I'm saying, it takes a little bit more rubbing with this than it would with something else. Alright, next is the Soap & Glory, the Fab Pore Purifying Foam Cleanser. This one was for oily to combo skin, and actually, like I said, you guys didn't see my last empties video, but I had the other one, which is for all skin types. It's got those little beads in it. I love that one. I love this one as well. I think if you're someone, like I said, has a more oily skin, then you're going to like this one. I do feel like this one's a little bit more drying, whereas the other one I feel like it's like got that thicker consistency, so I feel like it just kind of, when you rub it in, it feels good on your skin, but at the same time it removes the makeup. Honestly, I would purchase both of them, repurchase both of them. I actually might do a video like the best of Soap & Glory, because I feel like everybody's done like the best of everything else, but I have not seen a best of Soap & Glory video yet, and there's a ton of their products that I really enjoy. Most of it is like the body care and like skincare stuff, but they do have some makeup items that I do really like. So yes, I definitely would repurchase this. And as a matter of fact, the next order I put into Ulta, I'll probably purchase this. Alright, next, another skincare item. This is the Fresh Oil-Free Lotion for Normal to Oily Skin. It says it purifies and balances. I cannot find this online at Ulta anymore. I don't know if they don't sell it anymore or if it's just sold out right now and it's not on their website, but I really like this. This is a very, very lightweight moisturizer, so it's great if you had oily skin, especially like in the summertime. I like to use this in the morning. Now I do use a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it just to kind of, you know, protect my skin and stuff like that throughout the day. It's actually the Cetaphil one, is that how you say it? Cetaphil, something like that. It's the one for acne prone skin, and it does have like SPF 30 in it. I don't find that that one affects my makeup or anything, but this one didn't either. This one though isn't like, if you're someone who like has oily skin and you like a good, like, I feel like punch of moisture before your makeup, this probably isn't it, because like I said, this is very lightweight. It's like a nice moisturizer for someone who wants, you know, more of a lightweight moisturizer in the morning. Like, I did not use this at nighttime, so it wasn't enough moisture for me. Alright, so next is a sponge. This is the EcoTool sponge, and this is the green one. I never even washed it. I just felt like it was just getting like gross and stained, and no matter how much I washed it, just there was like stains staying in there. Like I said, I do have my Sonia Kashuk one right now that I'm using, and I also have another EcoTools one here somewhere that's gray that I still use and like as well. If I was to choose between this and the Sonia Kashuk one, I would choose this one. This is still one of my all-time favorite sponges because it gets so big, but also it's not so incredibly soft, but it's still soft, if that makes sense. But it also doesn't soak up as much foundation as I find that my beauty blender does. Like, guys, I have like 3 beauty blenders and I can't even tell you the last time I used them. I think that there are so many better alternatives on the market now, in my opinion, than the Beauty Blender. But I am someone that likes a little bit more of a firmness to my sponge than the Beauty Blender, because the Beauty Blender is super soft. Like, I've never found a dupe exactly for the Beauty Blender that's that soft. But that Beauty Blender also soaks up so much more product than like my EcoTool sponge does. But I love this. It's really, really good. Alright, so next I actually have some eye creams. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. As you guys can see, I use every single bit of this. I really, really like this. If you are someone who really is just concerned with brightening that under eye area, it does have a slight amount of hydration, but I definitely feel like, you know, for me, I want something that's more hydrating. But this, I felt like really just brightened up my under eye. Like, it was crazy how much of a difference it made, because I do have a little bit of darkness just like right here. So kind of putting this on in just that area, really letting it sink in before I did my makeup, I felt like that area just looked better. Or days when I didn't want to wear foundation and didn't really want to cover that much, putting this underneath my eyes, I felt like just made me look alive. I guess you could say, you know, to make me look so like zombified, and really helped with that darkness under there. But I do really, really like this. I really like that Origins Ginseng line. Alright, next is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. And again, this one, I didn't exactly get all the corners out of it because this wasn't my favorite. Just for me, I didn't feel like it really did anything at all. I didn't feel like it moisturized. I didn't really feel like it brightened anything. I didn't feel like it helped with like discoloration or anything underneath my eyes. It was just, it's like, it was that step that I dreaded putting on my eyes because I didn't actually see a difference in it. So that one I wouldn't repurchase. This one I would actually repurchase. I just haven't because I found another one that I'm in love with. This is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. And this one I use all of as well. This was a little sample and I really, really like this. It's really nice and moisturizing. I do think it feels just a little bit more like on the heavier side than some other eye creams that I've used, but it's not bad like at all. And like I said, I would totally repurchase that. Alright, next is another Mario Badescu skincare product. This is the buffering lotion. There is actually a little tiny bit in there. But basically what you do is like it separates and you shake it up. And this is one of those that you put kind of like in when you've got like several breakouts in one area. Whereas they do have a lotion that you like, you know, stick like a little cotton swab in and you place it on there so to dry it out. But I've just found that kind of masking that area really, in my opinion, draws it out more. Like my Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask, like that stuff is amazing, and I've just found that I will just use a mask for that, and that does just as good a job as putting this on the area, you know, overnight, whereas the mask, I don't have to have it on my skin overnight. And I feel like that Origins one's just a little bit more forgiving on my skin, and like I said, I feel like when I use that one, like my skin just feels so amazing, whereas this one, I don't exactly get that effect. Alright, so I do have two foundations here. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Cashmere 06. As you guys can see, I mean, this thing's completely empty, but I love this so much that I know mine looks gross, that my little wand broke off of it that like sucks up the product and I was having to pour it out. But I like this. A lot of people I've seen didn't like this because they said it looked incredibly dry, and I definitely didn't love this as much in the winter time because I felt like it does definitely look, in my opinion, a little bit dry like in the winter time on me. But as long as I moisturize my skin, I've got a good smoothing primer, this is fine. But in the summertime, this is my best friend. Before I go to Florida, I'm definitely picking up another one of these, probably in a darker shade, but I love this. It was amazing. I love the coverage, everything about it. I have a full video on this on my channel. If you just type in my name and the name of this, it should pop up. Next is another foundation. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and I love this. The only thing is I wish that the coverage was a little bit better because it is more of like a medium, lighter to medium coverage, and I find that I do have to use not a lot of product, but I do have to go in with a second layer to really cover up anything, and even then it's still not full coverage, but it makes my skin look so beautiful and gorgeous that I'm totally fine with just touching up with concealer. And I mean, I just love this. It's like, it makes my skin look like skin, but kind of keeps my oils at bay. And like I said, at first when it said hydrating, I was just like, you know, if you have oily skin, anything that says like hydrating or radiant or dewy, you kind of stay away from. But this for me lasted extremely well. Again, this was one of those that Casey Holmes turned me on to. I really like it, and actually I'll probably purchase that one too before I go to the beach. Alright, I have a cleanser, and I feel like these are in all my empties videos, but they're so good. This is the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, and I actually have not repurchased this because I have about 4 cleansers in there I really need to get through before I purchase any more, but I love this cleanser. It's my all-time favorite. It's my holy grail. And you know what? Like, my face has been breaking out in areas that it doesn't usually break out, and I wonder if it's because I'm not using this cleanser anymore. So, as a matter of fact, when I get through filming this video, I think I'm going to go ahead and just repurchase this. Alright, next, this is a Dermalogica Clear Start Breakout Clearing Overnight Treatment, and this was okay. It doesn't look like I've used it all, but it's just, there's like nothing. Oh. I thought there was nothing else left in here, but like now, as you guys can see me squeezing it, there's not. I'm definitely gonna leave that in there because that was funny. But I liked this. It was one of those treatments though that I felt like I could see somewhat of a difference in my skin, but not enough that I would repurchase this. I can't exactly remember how much this was, but Dermalogica can be kind of pricey on their stuff. So I just, like I said, it wasn't amazing, and I definitely wouldn't, yeah, I probably wouldn't purchase it. I have a concealer. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. If you guys can see, like, I have used all of that, but I already repurchased two right here that I'm already halfway running out of. This is probably my favorite concealer from the drugstore, or one of my favorite concealers. The shade range does suck, but it just looks so beautiful underneath my eyes. But it doesn't do the best if your under eyes are dry. Like, I just started back using this probably a month ago now that it's gotten warmer, and that I've really found a good eye moisturizer. It just looks so smooth underneath the skin. Like, I feel like my eye under my eyes looks so incredibly smooth, and I love this. Alright, lastly are a bunch of mascaras, so I'm just going to go through them really quick. So this is the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. I really like this. I love the wand. I love wands like this. I don't really like rubberized wands, but these I feel like kind of like give me a really nice like voluminous look. This I would repurchase, but I actually have another Clinique one. Yep, this one right here that I'm using up right now. And then this is the Laura Geller Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. This I didn't like. I felt like the bristles just weren't like there, and it was just really hard, I feel like, to get any length or volume, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the formula of the mascara. This is Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I didn't like this either because the wand is massive, and I felt like I couldn't really get very close to my lash line. So it's like, it looked like my mascara kind of started like halfway up, because it's like this was so big, I just like couldn't get, you know, close to the base of my lashes. And then the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I feel like I have one of these in every single empties video too. I love this. This is amazing. It has the smallest wand I've ever seen, but it is like the best. But I like this one by Wet n Wild, the Skinny Mascara. This one is pretty dang good. It's a little bit hard to get off in the evenings. It's not too bad, but it's like, I feel like this one gives me both volume and length, whereas I felt like the Clinique one does lean a little bit more to like lengthening, but it's still a really good mascara. And then the Benefit They're Real, and this mascara, there's something in this formula that really just irritates my eyes, because every time I apply this for like all day, it's just like I'm constantly kind of like blinking, or, you know, I feel like something's in my eye. I just don't like this, and I do have like 4 or 5 more samples of this that I'm just going to give away because I am afraid there is something in it that's irritating my eyes. But phew, yeah guys, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my empties videos. If you tried any of these, please let me know down below, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.